Hello everyone. We'll do a little beach scene, very simple to do for our absolute learners and beginners. We don't want something hard to paint when we're beginners. We just want a little bit of practice with easy pieces. So I hope this one will be easier for our beginners to practice with and move on from this afterwards to something better and harder to do. It is pretty easy to do this one. The sky, a beach and a bit of the sea showing. And that's about it really, there's nothing much else in it. Well, we'll start with the sky, and we'll mix a little bit of, we'll use cobalt, which will be an easier colour for you to use. It's very easy to use. You'll know you can just get cobalt straight out of the pan and put it on like this. Now, cobalt is rather light. It's more or less what you'd use for a very sunny light day, I think, wouldn't you? There's your cobalt. It's just put it on with mixtures of water at the same time. So you don't need to run it across like this and let it dribble down. Just do what I'm showing you to do here. There's nothing hard about this bit. When just put bits on it and then get some water around it like that. Now you can see, visualising that now. See here on the sky. Now if you like to get your cobalt and then go like this with it, now that will go very light, so you don't need to worry about being very strong, because it will go very light. And there's all, I've only left the paper all around here. No colour, just the blue. Now, I've just dried that off for you, so you're nice and dry now. Now, our next thing we're going to do, we're going to take some, we're going to bring round just about from here, and round here, up to here. It's a sandy area. Okay, so this is where the brush is going to go, round there and up here. Round from here, see, round there and up here, round there and up here, round there and up here. Keep this there, keep that low, don't go. Try and imagine you're there in seeing it. Now, in what we're mixing is just some either yellow ochre if you've got it, or some raw sienna. Now this we're putting in as our sandy area. Now we're putting this sandy area in from here. It's going to be round from here, see, and then it's going to come right round on the to there. If you don't get it perfect, don't worry, but keep it flowing. Keep it flowing. Like that. So you've come from there, round here, down to there. Now that, you keep it going when you're going round with it. You can go, petter it out now to a point. Make it go to a point there. Now, there we are, got that. We'll just bring this a little bit higher. You can do that now on top of it, won't matter. Bring it into it. Like that now. Get your hair dryer. You're up with me now, up to here, aren't you? You've got the blue, you might have just wet your paper. You've put your blue cobalt patchy there and here, and then you've brought this raw sienna or yellow ochre, but try raw sienna. It's not as opaque. Opaque, it means thick and you can't see through it. It's very clean and clear, and you can see the paper through it. Now, if it's opaque like yellow ochre, it'll be solid instead of clean and clear like that. So that's raw sienna. Some hills in the background. Now you can start putting a bit foreground in here and then make them lighter to the back, or you can start with the back there being light coming up to the dark. So here we go, we'll start over there far away, and we're going to mix some ultramarine, see there, and put a little bit of either light red, cad red, or even a bit of cerulean, listen to me, alizarin. But you see, alizarin will make it too, don't use alizarin, use your light red in your ultramarine. Okay, you put light red into it. Now here we go, see, now watch, we're going to put this is distance, so it's blue. Now even if you have it a little bit weaker, thinner than that, it'll be alright. Now watch, you're coming over here, and you're coming across here, and then you're going to take that to a point as it disappears in the distance. Now this is the foreground coming in. Now that's it up to there, see. Now you can bring it up a little bit. Now here we're coming towards us. So now we'll get some burnt umber. And it's not too strong to start with, just your burnt umber colour, and we'll put some here like that to there. Now that is also a fair distance away, so we'll put some blue into it, make it a bit bluey. Now we'll maybe a very, very fine coming towards your distance, coming there, like that. Now can you see, now you can see where you are on the beach. Those are some rocks over there at back. That should have been dry, but we don't bother. Now you can put a little bit of dark, touch a little bit of umber into that, say like this, see? Or a little bit of raw sienna or raw umber, or a little bit of yellow. It'll just change the look of it from miles away, because it's a long way off. Now you can let that dry. Now the next piece of plan we put in, we'll just put a little bit right near us. This is a little bit like Edward Seagore's one. Now here we go. A bit of burnt umber again, and a little bit of Payne's grey. Yeah, that'll do as well. Now come here, and don't go no, this will be far enough here. I think that'll be near enough. It might not look nearer, but it's... Now just a little bit, not quite straight there. Try and get it straight. There we are. With your water, if you wanted to. Now Payne's grey, you'll get hold of some Payne's grey, and as you know yourself, when you get near water, near the shoreline, it's a lot clearer, and you can usually see the sand beneath it. So if you get some Payne's grey, see, put it in your palette. Now that's too dark, but get your brush full of water and fill it in to it like that, and we'll just see if we can bring that across there with that bit of missing there. Right. See? Like that. Now watch if I put a little bit of yellow into it. Now that always looks nice if you when you're doing a Venice scene. This particular green mixed with Payne's grey. Now you've got that bit, haven't we? Now we can have a few shadows in this now, very delicately, and it's not easy to get this perfect. A little bit more depth in it than that. I could never get this straight. You know that dark you just get along the shoreline. Along here. Just darken it out on this part. Because it's not the foreground, you don't want to take too much up on it, so you're planing it a bit, make it plain. Now if you want to, you get a brush and spread some bits on there if you like, if you want to be fancy. So there we are. Now if you wanted to put a couple in, put them in here if you want. They'll be small. Now do it so that they look as though they're looking towards one another. Not got a piece of... I should always have a piece of paper ready, shouldn't I? Wait a minute. Sorry, I have to think that dark should be a bit farther down. This should be a bit farther down here. Anyway, what I was saying is this. When you're doing, if you do the couple, if it's like that, if you put his head there and his body behind it more or less, like that, and then his legs a bit forward, can you see, he's looking, and he's looking now at her, she's looking up, she'll be looking up if her body's behind her head, that way, you with me? She's kind of looking up at him. He's looking down at her. So you do that with the little kiddie, same, probably looking up at her. You know. the same. You only put a lot in. You see. Give you an idea. It's not perfect, but it's good at giving you an idea. If you want to put a couple in here. I don't know. It's still, if you want to try that. It's not fantastic, but it should be easy, shouldn't it? It's easy what we want, not something hard. You do it better than that, won't you? I'm sure you'll do it a lot better. Oh yeah, I'll leave it. It's how do you make it easy for you without putting too much in. It has to be simple beauty, hasn't it? That's what we're looking for. It's a long way from a complicated drawing, isn't it? Take care, everybody. Thanks for looking in. God bless and take care of everybody.